Hi there, hope you're all doing well and have had a lovely Easter. I thought as we're now week 4, you may want a few more things to do with the kids, so I thought I'd post a video of how to make chocolate brownies, just something that's quite easy, doesn't use too many ingredients, and it's quite a quick and easy thing to get the kids involved in. So I hope you enjoy, and please post your brownies afterwards, I'd love to see them. So first things first, these are the ingredients you're going to need to use. So we've got a 200g bar of dark chocolate, or if you've got any dark chocolate Easter eggs, just melt those down, that'll work just as well. We've got 150g of butter, unsalted butter that is, 250g of caster sugar or granulated sugar if that's what you've got at home, whatever you've got, and 100g of plain flour, and also 3 eggs as well. I've also got a secret ingredient I like to add, and that is chocolate spread, like Nutella or whatever you've got at home if you have it. If you haven't got it, don't worry, I'm sure the brownies will be just as nice without it. I just find it makes it look lovely and chocolatey. And also, as they are close to Easter still, I'm going to make mine cream egg brownies. So I'm just going to chop a few of the mini cream eggs up and pop those on the top. The best thing about this recipe as well is all you need is just one big bowl. It's a 1 bowl recipe, so it saves up on all the washing up. So first things first, you just want to break all your chocolate into little pieces and pop those all in a bowl. Once you break all your chocolate up into the little squares, add your butter. Like so, and that's going to be popped right into the microwave. Just to point out as well, the key to make melting chocolate in the microwave is to keep stirring it every couple of, say like 30 seconds, put it in the microwave 30 seconds, give it a stir, make sure the chocolate's not burning in one place, and then pop it back in for another 30 seconds and stir it again, and keep doing the same until everything's melted. So this is all melted now, it's been in the microwave about 2 minutes maybe, and I've just been taking it out and stirring it, and then the last like 30 seconds I've just stirred any lumps, and obviously the hot butter will just melt them, so there's no big lumps now left in my chocolate mixture. Now you just want to add your sugar, just pour it straight in and give it a stir around, and just get a nice mix so it's all combined. Nice chocolatey goodness. There we go, I'll show you that. You get rid of any sugar lumps or anything. So it's a lovely, rich, chocolatey mixture. There we go. Next, you want to add 3 eggs. I'm just going to crack those 3 eggs straight in. And just mix those all in. At this stage, if you want to just preheat your oven to 170, just while you're finishing off the mixture. Now this is the stage where I'm going to use my secret ingredient, my chocolate spread. So you just want 2 big tablespoons of that. Just pop it into another bowl. Nice big tablespoons, there we go. And then you just want 100ml of boiling water, so just boil the kettle, and then you just need to add your 100ml of boiling water to the chocolate. So, and then mix all that until it's all melted into the hot water. Just keep stirring it up. And then this lovely mixture we then add to our chocolatey mixture. So once that's all dissolved, we then want to add this chocolatey goodness into our other very chocolatey mixture. Make sure it all goes in. and then just stir that completely into the mixture. Just stir that all in so it's all nice and melty. And once that's all stirred in, give it a nice big, you don't have it too bothered about how you stir it, just a good whiff. Nice good mix, so it's all lovely and velvety. And then we just add our flour. So just pop it all in. And stir that in too. I like to fold that in, but you can stir it in wherever, it doesn't really matter. Because of the brownies, you don't really need to get the air. Your mixture is all good to go. So if you wanted to now, you could make it even more chocolatey and add chocolate white chunks or milk chocolate chunks and add that to your mix now. And then I've just roughly lined a baking tray. So I've got quite a shallow pan here. Whatever baking way you've got at home really, that you can make use of, and just tip all the mixture in. You want it to cover, probably, you don't want your pan to be too big, so it just covers probably about ½ an inch of your pan, say. Or if you've got a smaller pan, it will just mean that you've got nice thick brownies, so we'll just have to bake for a bit longer. There we go. Or a shallower pan just means you're gonna have to bake for a bit less. There we go, so spread that all over the pan. There we go. And I'm not going to put my cream eggs on the top yet. I'm going to wait till they've been in the oven and put it in for the last, say, like 15 minutes. Just so they're nice and gooey rather than the sugar burning. There we go, so that's all ready for the oven now. So that will probably take around about probably 45-50 minutes, but just keep an eye on it. So you want it to have a nice crisp sort of layer forming on the top, but also still a bit gooey in the middle. So while my brownies are in the oven baking away, I'm just going to grab my cream eggs and just split them in half so they're ready to pop on top of the brownie. As these are only mini cream eggs, just split them in half like that. As they're only mini cream eggs, I'm probably going to add them only the last 5 to 10 minutes before the brownies are going to come out the oven, just so that they don't burn. And that they're nice and still and gooey and just melted on the top. That's all you want. You don't want them to be burnt into the brownie. So my brownies have been in for about 35 minutes now, so I'm just going to check on them. Let's have a look. So that's nice, they're crisping up on the top. So I think they're about ready for me to add my cream eggs onto the top. So I'm just going to grab the tray out. I'm just going to place some cream eggs just on the top. My brownies, just scatter them about. Try and put them where you know you're going to cut your pieces, so at least every piece will have a bit of cream egg on the top. Or if you don't want to add cream eggs, that's fine, that's completely fine. Just give your brownies another 5-10 minutes and they'll be ready. I'm just going to pop that back in the oven now for another 5-10 minutes or till they're nice and melted on the top. So I've just taken my brownies out the oven now. As you can see, you can still tell the cream eggs on the top. The middle's just melted out a bit, but I've just grabbed them out before they started to caramelise or burn or anything, the gooey fondant bit from the cream egg. So they just need to cool down now before I can take them out of the tray and cut. So I hope yours have turned out well, and I hope you enjoy your brownies. I'd love to see them, so please post any pictures if you've got any. And enjoy them.